Good morning, friends, and Happy New Year! Yay! Alright, well, this whole vlog today was supposed to be more about like new year, new me, you know, just the different things about working out and being healthy and doing that with a toddler, let alone a special needs toddler. And Jensen wanted to do this as authentically as possible to show you how different barriers can get in the way of trying to live a healthy lifestyle. In the process of making this video and trying to get this out to you on time, which I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do at this point, someone wanted to give us a great example of what it's like living with a toddler, and one that's nonverbal and can't tell you what's hurting. As I'm trying to film these different workout session stuff, you're also going to get a snippet of our bonus footage of, you know, when your kiddo takes a flying leap and dives to the floor. So we'll get into that. Not sure where that's gonna fit into this. Roll with me. I might put that here and then follow up with what the whole video was supposed to be about, but I mean, I guess Jensen just likes to keep it interesting, and hey, I appreciate that, bud. Otherwise we wouldn't be here with YouTube today. Hey guys, my heart hurts so bad. This is like in the moment. Well, basically, I'm at work and Jensen's been super inconsolable the last 2 days. Medication like Tylenol and stuff won't help him, and he might have some like good moments here and there, but my mom is such a patient woman. I'm gonna put you down because I'm shaking. But my mom is a patient woman, and she was at her wit's end when I came home yesterday from work. I mean, it wasn't even halfway through the day and she was texting me. So Jensen's just been so inconsolable and crying, and he's scratching at his head, but he's done that in the past. Does he have a bad headache? But you would think the medication, Tylenol and stuff would kick in 2 days ago. Well, 3 days ago. So 2 days of these symptoms. 3 days ago, he pulled himself up and over his bed and he fell. He didn't fall in an area that looked like he would have hit anything besides, I mean, his head on the carpet. He doesn't have any bruising or anything, but like, I honestly don't know if I'm like a nervous Nelly of a mom or if I'm just conditioned to feel like something's gonna happen or something's wrong. Anyway, I had called his primary care over the lunch hour, got a call back. They're like, we think you already know what you need to do. And I'm like, yeah, I already know. So we're gonna take him to the ER. So I am at work and I have 3 more patients on my schedule, and I know where I work is amazing and they would reschedule him for me. But my mom said that Jensen is now sleeping. I'm just have them call them and have them all show up like ASAP and just work them in as they come. And then we're gonna hit the road and go to the ER to see if they can find answers. If not, then I am really crazy. I don't know. Just another day in the life of us. Doesn't help that I haven't eaten much today because I've been super busy. Yeah, this is real. This is what we're doing today, and nonverbal child makes things really hard. We're really trying to work on communication. Also, a little side note, I was gone this weekend. Josh had gotten Jensen up from bed, and I guess he was babbling at breakfast, like a different kind of babble, and Josh went along with it at first, and then Josh said, "I'm sorry, I don't understand." And I guess Jensen just started crying, and I'm like, oh, my heart, guys. I'm getting a heart monitor in a week, and like, I wish I had it on right now because I feel like it's doing some crazy things. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. We'll see what happens, and yeah, okay. Just running. All my patients, except for one, like came early, which is great. And I get a text from my mom saying that Jensen's feeling better. Acting better, I should say. Why does he mess with my emotions like this? We're still gonna go because I want to take care of business. I'm not gonna record too much because he can get sensitive to me talking, and honestly I've never heard him cry the way he cried 10 minutes ago. I've heard him cry a lot. I've held him down a lot for a lot of things. The screaming he had was just like, my freaking heart hurts, like really bad. We are on our way to the children's hospital, to the ER to see what happens. We're gonna party in the back. You're a good guy, Jens. We're gonna get you feeling betters. I don't want to push my luck. All right, talk to you guys later. So this is just a good example of what life is like. Today I was planning on working out after work, as well as Josh, and we were gonna do some filming for YouTube, but this is what we're doing instead. Now we're just waiting for the doctor to talk to her colleague about what's next for Jensen, find out if we need imaging. filmed some of this in the car, but it was dark. So it's 9 p.m. We just got back and Jensen's really upset. We just try to feed him. He will not eat. But we had a head CT done, which didn't show anything, which is good. He does have like a bump on his head that we did not realize, and we are treating him for a concussion. So just Tylenol and ibuprofen. Yeah, that was my first weekend away, leaving Jensen with Josh, so I guess we can't do that anymore.
LOL, right?
Anywho's I was gonna work out tomorrow morning, but I am just so tired, so I think I'm gonna skip that. I have soccer tomorrow. Back in the day, that would not count as a workout for me, and anymore it does these days. This was a long day, emotionally. I've just never heard Jensen cry like that right before we left. All right, Jensen's still crying, so I'm gonna try to put away some of his food from our road trip and see how he's doing after that. Hopefully he'll just go to sleep. What a fun surprise to this day. Now that we've watched that, I am actually uber surprised that he is doing well with me talking right now, because this is the first day since his head injury that like he hasn't been inconsolable. I mean, his cries just like hurt my heart, and it's just like there's nothing you can do for him. It's just Tylenol, Motrin repeat. I'm super shocked. We're gonna get into this. During maternity leave and having a newborn, obviously lack of sleep, I was not willing to go back to the gym at that point, but I just liked to try to get any workout I could in between him sleeping. Like I would have Jensen downstairs with me as I tried to run on the treadmill. I gave myself grace, trying to choose between taking a nap and working out, and just giving yourself grace during that time, and just doing like body weight stuff. There's so many great apps out there. There's Fit On, there's Nike. It's just following something like that and at least moving my body for a little bit, just trying to get back into things. He's got his hands like this. Okay, this is exaggerating, but he was doing this. Like, come on lady, I'm not gonna be patient forever. All right, let's finish this thing. Then when Jensen was about 6 months old, we finally got a Y membership, just being able to utilize that child watch centers. That went fairly well for a couple of months. They would occasionally call us saying that he was crying, but they would usually give me at least a half hour, which was typically long enough for me to get a good workout in. I also started to utilize their spin class, which I loved. Well, that was short-lived. I don't even think we were there for a full half hour, at least not working out for a full half hour. They called me. I was just about to start some cardio. They were saying Jensen was crying the whole time. He hasn't stopped. I started hitting a point where he would not calm down. He would just be crying there the whole time. And then after a while, they didn't even give him 15 minutes. They would like call me right away. They didn't even give him time to settle down, which I understand. They're watching a lot of kids, so I get it, but it was just frustrating because that's my one time for me time to get a workout in and just like help my mental health. When we go to the gym, we take him to the child watch they have there. He used to have really good days there, but more recently it just seems like he's not having a good time. He's been crying a lot more, and then they have to call me. Lately it's been really hard for me to commit to going to the gym, because since they are calling me after he's been there for a half hour crying, I mean, at least I get a workout in, but it's almost intimidating just for me to go in the first place. I don't want them to have to deal with a cranky baby, and I just feel bad that he's upset for that long. I don't want to just give up on taking him there either, because I think it is good exposure for him to have that noise, but to also have the interaction or just noises of other kids. So it came to a point where like I didn't want to pack him up and go to the gym, because I was just like, what's the point? They're just gonna call me in 15 minutes. Why are we even trying? So eventually we kind of got to a point where we just stopped going, because it was almost too much mentally for me to even want to go, knowing that I was gonna get called, which seems so silly, but it did take a huge effect on me. Once Jensen was 1.5, we bought a Peloton because I loved the spin classes so much. I knew I would utilize it, and I did. I love it. I loved it then. I love it now. The Peloton's quiet enough that I was able to work out right under Jensen without him waking up in the morning. Fast forward a couple months, and the summer came right before Jensen turned 2, and he was just very sick. Ear infections. He was just irritable. He wasn't himself the majority of the summer, which sounds so weird to say, but like it's true. He just wasn't himself. So really, then what we were left with was a lot of walks and going for runs outside, which Jensen loves and I love too. So I mean, there was weekends that I would take him for like 4 walks in 2 days for myself and for him, and he doesn't wake up from naps very happy. I don't know what that's about, but it's kind of as typical. So one way to solve that was just to go for a quick walk. So that I love to utilize, but you know, it's winter here. With that, when he was sick over the summer, like I fell out of cooking. I'm not the greatest cook as it is. With the new year, new me type of stuff, I just typically don't do resolutions. So this year, like I really made a list. Like I was like, I'm gonna do 3 meals a week from a cookbook and we're just gonna go with it. And then doing like kind of like a healthy balance of what I'm doing for workouts. Trying to do my Peloton in the morning while Jensen's sleeping, and 2 days a week go to the gym, and Josh just might have to leave for work a little bit later on those days. Maggie's gonna bark here because my mom's coming to watch him so I can go to work. But also playing sports. Like I play co-ed sports, I play women's league sports. I used to be in like 7 leagues in a week before Jensen, and now I'm in 2 leagues. Yeah, my co-ed soccer and women's soccer. Back in the day, I did not consider those things workouts. Mimi's here. But now I am just happy if I get to move my body. I utilize that as my workout most days. And lastly, the option of being able to work out with Jensen downstairs with me. We redid his little playroom down there. I love it. Actually, I would like to utilize a play area for him just in general down there if we can, but I just don't love the idea of me like doing weight workouts or even the Peloton, just because he is so much more mobile now and I don't want him leaving his little play area. It freaks me out. I don't want any of the weights to fall down on him. Even though it is nice to have this option, I typically would probably be on the treadmill or something that I can hop off of quickly, and or just doing like body weight stuff. Something else I forgot to mention is just with Jensen's special needs, he just does require a little extra care. You know, he's 2 and not quite walking yet, so just having the girls at the Y have to usually just hold him the whole time because he's playing possum. I think he just likes to sleep. But we had to also go to many different Ys in our local area, and we found the one that works the best. There's typically less kids there, and they have never called us away from a workout, which I mean, they can obviously feel free to do, but it's just so nice knowing that they're like, have a good workout, and they just hold on to them for, you know, the hour that we're there. I mean, it did take a lot of trial and error to find which gym we liked the best, but we now know that we can utilize the certain gym and that we won't be called away and that we'll get a good workout in, and we just appreciate that more than they will ever understand. Something else that I completely forgot to mention that kind of got jumbled around in the making of this video is that we like to go to the pool with Jensen. There's so many great benefits of taking him to the pool, whether it be the noises, practicing his therapies, or just having a good time as a family, but also again mentioning the whole waking up from naps irritable. We just did this yesterday where Jensen did not want to take a nap, and it was getting to that point where it's like almost too late to take a nap, and we're like, let's just pack him up, go to the pool. And we hung out in the pool for an hour, came home, did an early dinner and just an earlier bedtime, and it worked great because then he slept for like 12 hours last night. Overall, a win-win, just being able to work on orientation, mobility, physical therapy, all of the different things that we can utilize while we're in the pool, all while having fun while we're doing it. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe as we... Ooh, Jensen, Mama's here. I'm in front of you. Whoa, that was a dive. By the time this video comes out, I think we'll have 1,000 subscribers. Yes, sirs. You're a happy baby. Oh, it's so good to see you. Like that. We plan on releasing a video around our 2-year mark about our beginning and just nori disease and how we got started here. And also after that, shortly after that, a Q&A video. So please ask us your questions. We love answering questions. I'll see you guys later. I love you.